Corey and we were close for a while. And then Kylie and I had a big sister fight, and he tried to intervene into it. And so that caused a little problem between us. We apologized and we got over it, but it just kind of stayed here. It never really did this. So I think sometimes that's what makes these family trips really important, because then it gives Corey and I the opportunity to slow down and actually spend some time together and slowly do that. Anything I do, anything gets hate. Like, I could be walking down the street doing absolutely nothing, and somebody always has something bad to say. I crave the complete opposite. I want to be on a farm in Wyoming with a ton of animals. That's where I want to be. Getting wasted. Like,
Corey Gamble's relationship with Kendall Jenner has been one of the most talked about in Hollywood, filled with explosive controversies, intense public scrutiny, and deeply personal challenges. From their heart-wrenching breakup to the shocking revelation of Corey's suicide attempt, their relationship has kept fans and the media captivated. Now, in a surprising and emotional turn, Corey has chosen to speak out for the first time since these dramatic events unfolded. He has released a public statement sharing his side of the story in this deeply personal revelation. In it, Corey addresses the breakup, his struggles with mental health, and his path toward healing. While some fans are supporting Corey for his vulnerability, others remain skeptical, accusing him of attempting to manipulate public opinion. Let's dive into Corey's statement, the public's reactions, the response from Kendall's family, and how this impacts Kendall's journey toward healing. In a raw, heartfelt social media post accompanied by a professionally shot video, Corey Gamble opened up about the personal struggles he's faced since his breakup with Kendall Jenner. The video, in which Corey appears visibly emotional, is an attempt to connect with his audience on a deeper level. "I've been through a lot these past few weeks," Corey begins, his voice trembling with emotion. "Losing someone I love deeply, facing intense public criticism, and struggling with my own mental health. It's been overwhelming. But I feel like it's time for me to speak my truth, to share my side of the story, and maybe find some peace in doing so." Corey's message was filled with emotion as he revealed the depth of his feelings for Kendall. He expressed profound regret over how things ended between them, touching on his love for her and the pain he still carries. "Kendall was everything to me," he says, pausing for a moment as he gathers his thoughts. "I loved her more than I can say. My intentions were always genuine. I know I made mistakes, but my love for her was real." However, it's Corey's revelation about his suicide attempt that truly resonates with viewers. His voice cracks with emotion as he admits to reaching his breaking point. "There was a time when I reached a breaking point," he confesses, his pain evident. "Losing Kendall, the way I was misunderstood by the public, it all became too much. I didn't see a way out," he continues, expressing gratitude for the help he sought. "Thankfully, I sought help, and I'm now working every day to heal and grow." Corey also takes a moment to address the frustration he feels over his portrayal in the media. "There's been a lot said about me, some true, some exaggerated, but I just want people to know that I'm human too. I have my flaws, my mistakes, but I also have my feelings. I deserve to heal just like anyone else." The Kardashian-Jenner family was reportedly blindsided by Corey's decision to go public with such deeply personal details. While they had been working behind the scenes to support Kendall as she dealt with the emotional fallout from the breakup, insiders reveal that Corey's public statement felt like an unnecessary and unwanted distraction. "Kris is furious," a source reveals. She feels like Corey is trying to manipulate public opinion to shift the narrative in his favor. It's the last thing Kendall needs right now, especially after everything she's been through. Kendall herself was said to be deeply conflicted after hearing Corey's words. While she empathized with his struggles, she couldn't shake the pain of how his actions had hurt her. "Kendall is torn," an insider explains. She feels for Corey's mental health battles, but at the same time, she's still processing the emotional damage his behavior caused her. She doesn't want to see him suffer, but she also needs to put herself first. Corey's emotional post quickly went viral, sparking intense debate across social media platforms. Some fans were quick to praise him for his openness and vulnerability, applauding his bravery in speaking out about his mental health struggles. He's finally showing his human side, one fan commented. "It takes courage to admit your struggles and apologize publicly. I think he deserves some compassion." However, not everyone was convinced by Corey's public plea. Critics were quick to accuse him of attempting to play the victim and shift the blame away from his role in the breakup. "This feels like damage control," another user wrote. "Corey's trying to save face, but the timing of this feels off. Why speak out now after everything that's happened?" As Corey's statement gained traction, fans expressed divided opinions. Some expressed sympathy for his mental health struggles, while others stood firmly behind Kendall, questioning Corey's true intentions. Corey's public statement has added another layer of complexity to an already difficult situation, while Kendall has been focused on healing, spending time with her family, seeking therapy, and working on new projects. Corey's decision to go public with his struggles has forced her to relive the painful end of their relationship, this time under a harsh public microscope. Kendall was finally starting to find some peace, a close friend shares. She was doing the work, therapy, meditation, reconnecting with her passions. But now, with Corey's statement out there, she feels like she's being dragged back into the drama. It's like reopening old wounds. Despite the emotional turmoil caused by Corey's statement, those close to Kendall say she remains resolute in her decision to end the relationship. "She's not changing her mind," the source adds. Kendall has made it clear that her mental and emotional health comes first. She's learning how to set boundaries, even if that means distancing herself from Corey. In the aftermath of Corey's public statement, the Kardashian-Jenner family has rallied around Kendall, offering her support as she continues her healing journey. Offering their full support, Kylie Jenner, who played a crucial role in protecting Kendall from Corey's manipulative behavior, has remained by her sister's side throughout this difficult time. The bond between the sisters has grown even closer in recent months, with Kylie offering words of encouragement and reassurance to Kendall. The two have been spending more time together, sharing their thoughts, and leaning on each other for emotional support as they navigate the fallout from Corey's public statement. As Corey's statement continued to circulate, it became clear that his apology had a mixed impact. For some, it resonated deeply, while for others, it only served to alienate them. Mental health advocates were quick to praise Corey for shedding light on the importance of seeking help during dark times. "This is a reminder that men, too, can struggle with mental health," one advocate tweeted. "Corey's vulnerability is a wake-up call for everyone to take mental health seriously. We need to support each other no matter what." However, critics were swift to argue that Corey's apology was performative at best, accusing him of using his mental health struggles as a means of deflecting responsibility for his actions. "Apologizing is one thing," one fan wrote, "but owning up to your actions is another." Corey needs to take responsibility for how he treated Kendall, not just talk about his own feelings. Following his public statement, many are left wondering what Corey's next move will be. Will he continue to share his personal struggles in public, or will he step back to focus on his healing privately? Sources close to Corey suggest that he is reconsidering his approach to the public eye. Corey has realized that maybe airing everything publicly wasn't the best way to make amends, a friend shared. He wants to take some time for self-reflection, focus on his own growth, and rebuild his life away from the spotlight. As Corey contemplates his next steps, it remains to be seen how he will navigate the aftermath of his very public disclosure. The tension between his desire to heal and the media spotlight on his personal life continues to add layers of complexity to an already painful situation.